Good day, learners. My name is Dimpho Rampora, and today's lesson is on the practice question and application questions on our solar system. Now, let us look at the practice questions. Let's look at question number 1. It says, name the terrestrial planets and explain why they have these names, okay? Now, if you look at terrestrial planets, we said we have 4 terrestrial planets, which are Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. Now, these planets, they are referred to as the terrestrial planets because they consist of materials that we find on the terrestrials, which means that they consist mainly of rocks. So that's why they are referred to as terrestrial planets. So they consist of mainly rocks. That's why they are referred to as terrestrial planets. All right, let us move on to question 2. Question 2 says to us, what type of planet is Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune? Why are they called this? Right, if you remember, we said that the 8 planets are divided into 2 groups. We have the inner rocky planets and the gaseous planets. So Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune are referred to as the gaseous planets. So we will just write that down. These are referred to as gaseous planets. Why are they referred to as gaseous planets? Because they consist mainly of gases and liquids. They don't have any rocks. That's why they are referred to as gaseous planets. So we will write that down. They consist of gases and liquid. Okay, that is why they are referred to as gaseous planets. I hope we are still together, guys. I hope you still understand the difference between the inner rocky planets and the outer gaseous planet or gas giants, okay? Now let's look at question number 3. It says, name the 8 planets in our solar system in order from the sun. If you remember, we gave you a sentence to remember to help you remember the order of how the planets follow each other from the sun. Right, let's write our sentence down. We said it is my very elderly mother served served us noodles. If you still remember, this sentence is going to help you remember the order of the planets from the sun. How does it help me? The very first sentence for the very first letter for my, M will represent Mercury. All right, very will represent V. They will say it's Venus to remember, and then E there for elderly will be for Earth, okay, and then mother there, capital letter M, represents the Mars, and then just there will be Jupiter, and served there, that S would be for Saturn, okay, and then us, that U there would be for Uranus, and then lastly that N will be for Neptune. Okay, I hope you can see how the sentence can help us remember the order of our planets. Now we have answered the question. Name the 8 planets. My 8 planets is Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, as well as Neptune. Remember, Pluto is not a real planet. It is referred to as our dwarf planet because it does not form those three characteristics of what makes a planet. It does not create a clear path for itself, for in order for it to be able to orbit around the sun. Okay, don't forget that. We go to number 4, question 4. What is question 4 saying to us? It says, explain why Pluto was reclassified as a dwarf planet. All right, explain why Pluto was reclassified as a dwarf planet. What did we say? Because it is unable to keep its path clear. Okay, that is my clear of other objects, Okay, and this is the reason why Pluto was reclassified as a dwarf planet. It does form part of the first 2 characteristics, which is it is spherical in shape, it can be able to travel around the sun in a regular path, but it cannot be able to keep its path clear of other objects, and that is why it was reclassified as a dwarf planet, not as a real planet. All right, I hope we are still together there. Then, guys, we are done with the practice questions. Let us go and drink water, and when we come back, we are going to be looking at the application questions. All right.